Hello students, we shall continue the topic force and pressure. Hope you are all clear in the terms force, pressure and friction. Today, let us see few more terms in the same topic. Factors affecting friction. Nature of a surface, weight of the body, area of contact are some of the factors which affect friction. Let us see about that. Nature of a surface. If we move an object on a rough surface will be little difficult, but at the same time moving on a smooth surface is easy. In rough surface difficult to move, in smooth surface easy to move. So we can say that friction varies with surfaces. Weight of the body. The weight increases, the friction too increased. For an example, if a person pedals his cycle without any load in its carrier is easy. At the same time, with the load it is difficult to move because the weight on the carrier increases, the friction between the surface of the tire and the road also gets increased. Area of contact. The area of contact increases, friction also increases because it is directly related to each other. See here, a road roller has a broad base, so it gives more friction on the road. At the same time, the cycle has the least friction since the area of contact of the tire with the surface is less. So we can say that area of contact is greater, then the friction will be greater too. Let us see about the advantages of friction. Actually, friction is a necessity in most of our day-to-day activities. It is desirable in most situations of our daily life. To hold any object in our hand, we need friction. At the same time, to walk on the road also, we need friction. The footwear and the ground help us to walk without slipping. See here, even writing easily with a pen on paper is due to friction. Automobiles can move safely due to friction between the tires and the road. Also, brakes can be applied due to frictional resistance on brake shoes. We are able to light a matchstick, sew clothes, tie a knot, or fix a nail in the wall because of friction. Sometimes it seems to be giving a negative effect, but in most of our day-to-day life, friction helps us to make our life easy. So we can say that it is a necessary evil. Disadvantages of friction. Friction wears out the surfaces rubbing with each other like screws and gears in machines or soles of shoes. To overcome the friction, an excess amount of effort has to be given to operate a machine. This leads to wastage of energy. Friction produces heat which causes physical damage to the machines. So these are the few disadvantages in friction. Let us see about increasing and decreasing friction. There are three ways. One is area of contact, using lubricant, using ball bearing. Let us see about area of contact. Friction can be increased by increasing the area of surfaces in contact. Have you seen this? The sole of a shoe which has grooves. Actually, It is done to provide the shoes a better grip with the floor. Why do we need a better grip? To walk safely. The treaded tires. It is also used to increase the friction. Next one, the brake shoes in a cycle. It has to be adjusted so that they are very close as possible to the rim of the wheel. It also helps to increase the friction. The sumo players, kabaddi players used to rub their hand with mud to get a better grip. Also, football shoes are having soles with many projections for providing a stronger grip with the ground. Let us see about the usage of lubricants. A substance which reduces the frictional force is called lubricant. For example, grease, coconut oil, graphite, castor oil are some of the examples. The lubricants fill up the gaps in the irregular surfaces between the bodies in contact. This provides a smooth layer, thus preventing direct contact between their rough surfaces. The next one is ball bearing. We all know that rolling friction is smaller than sliding friction. Sliding is replaced by rolling with the usage of ball bearing. You can see lead shots in a bearing of a cycle hub. A ball bearing is a type of rolling element bearing that uses of balls to maintain separation between the bearing races. Actually, the purpose is to reduce the rotational friction and support radial and axial loads. Thank you.